Practical examples of AI application as a creative. AI for voice-over creation. A hands-on walkthrough for creatives who want to produce professional voiceovers without expensive equipment or prior voiceover experience. You don't need to be an expert voiceover artist anymore. Voiceover is one of the most underrated pieces of any piece of content. It's what turns a silent video into something that feels present and human. It carries tone, builds trust, and often does more to hold someone's attention than the visuals themselves. A great voiceover can make a simple slideshow feel like a professionally produced ad. A weak or missing one can make even great visuals fall flat. Traditionally, getting a good voiceover meant one or two things: paying a professional voiceover artist or being confident and skilled enough to record yourself. With a decent microphone, a quiet space, and the ability to deliver a script naturally. Traditionally, getting a good voiceover meant one of two things: paying a professional voiceover artist or being confident and skilled enough to record yourself. With a decent microphone, a quiet space, and the ability to deliver a script naturally. For a lot of creatives, neither option was easy to access on a regular basis. AI has removed that dependency. You can now generate a clean, natural sounding voiceover in different tones, accents, and styles directly from text at zero cost in minutes. What this means for you as a creative: you are no longer stuck waiting on a voiceover artist's availability or budget to finish a project. You can test multiple tones or styles for the same script before setting on a final version. Something that would be expensive and slow with a human voice artist. You can produce voiceovers for every project you do, ads, courses, explainer video, without voiceover cost ever being a bottleneck again. If you do work with human voice artists for premium projects, AI becomes your fast, free option for drafts, pitches, and internal reviews before the final recording. AI tools for voiceover. For this module, we'll be using Google's AI Studio speech generation tool, available at aistudio.google.com/generate-speech. It's a powerful tool that lets you create both single speaker and multi-speaker voiceovers directly from text. Step 1. Start with your script. Before generating anything, you need your voiceover script, generated the same way we covered in earlier modules of this course for video creation. Once your script is ready, head to aistudio.google.com/generate-speech. Step 2. Explore the quick start template. When you land on the page, you'll see a set of quick start templates, each tuned for a different kind of voiceover. Click the play button beside any template to preview what it sounds like before choosing one. Since we're creating a voiceover for this course's promo video ad, we'll use the Add Voiceover template. Step 3. Understand the interface. Once you select the Add Voiceover template, the interface opens into a few key sections. Scene, where you describe what the scene should look and feel like for the voiceover. Sample context, where you define the qualities and characters of the voiceover. Speaker, where the actual voiceover text is pasted in. Step 4. Adjusting speaker settings. Clicking speaker settings on the right of the screen slides out a settings panel where you can fine-tune the voice further. You have the audio profile, the overall voice profile used for generation. Director's note, where you can adjust style, space, and accent individually. You can preview any changes before generating the final voiceover, and you can switch to a different speaker voice entirely if you like. For this example, we'll leave the default setting largely untouched. The only change we'll make is in the sample context field, where we'll add the instruction with a slight Nigerian tone so that the voiceover generated sounds like a Nigerian. Step 5. Generate the voiceover. Paste your voiceover script into the speaker section on the central screen. Press Run to generate the voiceover. If your script is long, add another speech block to continue it. You can also choose a different speaker for that block if needed. Click Run to generate that section. Once you're happy with the result, save or download the audio file. Voila! You've just created a quality, professional sounding voiceover without a microphone, a studio, or a voiceover artist. Now it's your turn to practice. Create a voiceover of your own. for a project, a pitch, or a piece of content you are working on and upload it to the community group chat. Conclusion: voiceover used to be one of those parts of content creation you either paid for or avoided altogether. With AI, that's no longer true. You now have a repeatable way to generate natural, on-brand voiceovers in different tones and accents for any script at any time without waiting on anyone else's schedule or budget. This matters beyond just convenience. It means your ideas no longer stall at the voiceover stage. A course, an ad, an explainer video. None of it needs to wait on finding someone with a good voice. You can move from script to finished narrated content in one sitting, and that speed compounds across everything else you build as a creative. You don't need the perfect voice, you need the right words and a tool that knows how to deliver them.